Greetings, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. This is me, Oberon, with my Wednesday show, Goth Tarot, the collective look into the darkness, our philosophies, our feelings, the pulls towards light or dark that we feel, and how we can try to resolve them. So we do this in a collective card reading with the cards of several decks that have these kind of darker themed images. We start off trying to give ourselves the overall focus for the week, the environmental situations of the week. And of course, this is for the week that begins on Wednesday, April 6th, and goes through next Tuesday, and that would be the 12th. So we're going to start off with that focus card, the environment, the overall environment now. I call that the dark design. For that, I use the Murder of the Crows Tarot. It's a unique deck. The Empress. Major Arcana 3. So that's the focus card for this week. This says that the overall focus will be on finding ways to be creative and bring things into production, to cultivate, to nurture, to grow. Sounds like a pretty good focus. And so the toss of the dice tells me to use the Crow of Dawn. This means the matter is beginning at this time. And it is a physical matter. It is something that is externally being worked on, because we have the Crow Father to tell us that. So our focus for the week should be in trying to produce and be creative, nurture the world. It's happening right now. And the moves we need to make are all physical. We have to physically do these things in order to make this presence happen. So this is a great time for maybe artists or anybody who's a creator of sorts. Also signifying maybe something great about to begin, a new birth perhaps of sorts. Yet still, there may be something that haunts us in this, the factors that remain that we can't quite get away from. And so for that, I pull a card from the Goth Tarot. The Goth Tarot gives us the dark shadows, the things that haunt us, the things that are still left here for us to ponder or to figure out what their meaning is. And I have the Ten of Swords. The sense of a defeat, a total defeat, is what we are feeling pervades the aura, that really nothing is going to change. So it is important for us to remember that with almost every dire ending, there emerges something new, something that maybe is more hopeful. So now we want to seek what is the dark truth and the dark sacrifices that come to us at this time. And we are looking at the Night Sun Tarot to bring us those answers. What is the dark truth? What is the real things going on, the realities that we do have to accept? It's different from the focus, the dark design. It's different from the dark shadows, the things that haunt us. It's the unvarnished reality that we're going to deal with. It's the Chariot reversed, Major Arcana 7. The dark truth is that we find we don't have the resolve, the ambition, the courage, the drive or motivation to put ourselves towards this path, the Empress. Well, it's not indicated sufficiently, but maybe it's the idea of the dreaded defeat that we fear, that we feel is all around us, that makes us feel that is our reality, to just stay in the shadows and not try to succeed. So from that then, we want to go to the dark sacrifice, the sorrows we bear, the things we have to give up or should give up. And it's another major arcana, number 15, the Devil. It's upright. We have to give up what brings us the most sorrow, and that is the things that obsess us. If we are of a particular religion, we could say these are temptations that lead us astray. But for most of us, it's really our own internal, physical natures, our obsessions, our desires. They're mostly materialistic. They could involve things that relate to overindulgence, gambling problems, obsessions with sex, things like that. So in all of this, we have to work on that thing that ties us to our obsession to the material realm, whether it's any of the things I mentioned or whether it's just what is keeping us from succeeding and becoming the creative person that the Empress wants us to be, the person who's really better suited to be in charge of all things. Well, with that, you can only wonder then, what is it that really sucks out of all this? As if that doesn't suck enough. So I use the Vampire Tarot to explore the idea of the dark spirals. The energies that drain us, the things that drain us, the forces that only make us feel unalive. What is it that sucks in our life? How can we identify that and possibly change it? Five of Cups. The Five of Cups says we refuse to recognize what we have. Maybe we're caught up in trying to be better, although there's a difficulty in that. Maybe we want to be this person that's creative and does many, many, many things. Maybe we want to feel defeated. But what really sucks is we don't see what we still have that brings us life, that brings us the return of hope. Five of Cups tells us there's a lot that could be gone, but there's even more that still remains. And it sucks if you don't see that. Don't let this drain you that there's nothing left, because there is. And now finally, our final card from the Crow's Magic Tarot. The Dark Gift. That which will help us modify, confront, or deal with all of these things that are going on this week. Let's hope so. The Ace of Cups, and underneath it says rapture and ecstasy. And it's kind of interesting because the devil reversed was telling us maybe that we need to give up things that are obsessing us, but this is saying what we cannot give up, what the gift is a true nature of love, an ecstasy that is not just physically oriented towards a pervasiveness of sexuality or any other overindulgence. Because the Ace of Cups could be about all kinds of pleasure and happiness. Find your gift this week. Accept the Ace coming to you. Fill your cup with ecstasy and love and rapture. So mote it be. And that's it for Dark Tarot this week. Goth Tarot. It is kind of dark. So until next time, bright and dark blessings.